the previous movie, I demonstrated a script using the loader object as well as the URL request object to load a single JPEG image onto the stage from an external source. The script worked great, but our script was not very scalable. I only actually scripted one button. If we were to use this construction to script all 3 of the buttons on the stage, or in fact if we had a dozen buttons to script, it would be much too much typing to make all the buttons work. So to make this code scalable, let me now introduce the event target name property. That'll make this code much more scalable. Go ahead and save your file as load2_JPEG, and then modify your script so that it reads like so. To see an example of the script, load the load2_JPEG final file in the work files folder, and this is what you'll see. There's your loader object that you're setting up. Here is the function to run when image, this time let's replace the image 1 with just the image when any image button is pressed. Function button press, event, mouse, event void, that's the same. This is the line that's really the key crucial difference, is rather than setting up a URL request of each individual image, we're going to use something called the event target name right here to load the name of the image dynamically. Now the key here is that remember your instance names are image 1, image 2, and image 3, the same as the names of the files in your images folder. That's the key. What this function returns here is the name of the object that you've clicked. Because the name of the object that I've clicked is the same as the name of the object in my images subfolder, it'll very conveniently replace the correct name here for me, so I only need to write out one function to get all my buttons working. That's the key difference right there, that line there. I'm adding the addChild method to load the images onto the stage. I'm setting the location. This time I'm adding 2 more event listeners for the other 2 buttons. I'm still going to need an event listener for each button, but in my case here you can just copy the first one, paste it in twice. Notice that the button press function name is the same now. I've replaced that to just button press instead of button press 1. I only need one function again for all 3 buttons to work. And now I'm just changing the name of the button instance, image 1, image 2, image 3, like so. And now that should work fine. All 3 buttons should work, and this is a much more efficient script than if I was going to have to construct it the previous way. Let's test by doing a control test movie. There are my 3 buttons, and notice that each one of them is bringing in a different image. So to summarize why this script is more efficient, we only have to create one button function here, button press. Since our button instance names match our actual image names, we can use the name property of the buttons. That's this one right here, event.target.name. In other words, when I click on an object on the stage, that event gives me the target, the name of that target. Wherever I click, it's going to put in the name there. We added that property to our target path right here on the URL request. The original target path, remember, was images / and then the name of the file. So with our new scalable script, we use the variable property of the name to fill in the blanks between images and the .jpeg right there. It's important that you name all of your files. Image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, .jpeg. So for example, if we click on the button with the instance name of image 3, the script adds the value of image 3 to this event.target name here, and then appends the .jpeg extension. So there you have a variety of scripts for managing external content in your Flash projects. We're now ready to review more complex code for creating preload animations that entertain and inform your viewers while they wait for an SWF file to load into their browsers.